how they did it, why they did it, and what were the tools that they're willing to share. And so I really like his quote, when the medicine cabinet becomes the tea cabinet, that's when I know I've done my job. Because that's where all medicine is plant medicine. Everything else is just, artificial, synthetic version of what plant medicine offers. And so all these pills come with all these side effects. Plants have been in our blood and in our roots for thousands of years, and that's why it works so much better.
I've been reading about aspirin and how it's I think birch bark or willow bark or something, and willow bark, because of all the other chemicals in it, it could make you feel better than aspirin. Because aspirin is only just the one chemical that's extracted, but it's the other chemicals that make it a different, better healing.
Yeah. And so there's a lot of medicine has been veiled a lot from us ever since the petroleum company basically took it over back in the 1950s. That's when cannabis was still legal back in the last cycle, long time ago. But it used to be on the shelves just like it is today again. You can't, it's like that Buddhist philosophy, right? Like you can only hide the truth for so long. It's like the sun and the moon, eventually it comes up. And so Dan Pine Healing Lodge is kind of like what we're going to be doing at the Medicine Wheel Cafe. We're going to be, sharing a lot of medicines, a lot of herbal medicines, a lot of teachings. There's going to be workshops there. Every Wednesday will be a workshop day. So we'll be doing everything from making your own moccasins to self-development, entrepreneurship, medicine walks, obviously, open mic nights, as well as have a cafe that features growing entrepreneurs and acts as a hub and display, as well as a distribution site, as well as getting people ready for the expo and featuring upcoming artists in the magazine. Again, we're going to have a writers cafe partnered with Let's Talk Mental Health with Sabrina. And we're going to have a day for that, like Tuesday too, kind of like AA. We're going to have something like that over there every Tuesday or Thursday. And that will address the need and the niche for Let's Talk Mental Health. This town needs it, right? I mean, look at the TV giving us a bad name like Steal Town Down, so it's time to heal town up. And so this is one of our past medicine walks. And so another thing too is we're actually going to, after the medicine walk, after the expo, the next day we're actually going to have medicine wheel LARPing games. So we're going to actually have some fun with this. So there'll be all 4 different tribes of the medicine wheel dressed up in the regalia, basically going at it, rekindling our warrior spirit. But at the end we're going to have a feast, and it's going to be all about friendship and fellowship.
It'll be so much fun.
Yeah, so it'll be stretching the extremes of passion, and we're going to make it happen. And so, obviously the stores will be styrofoam, the arrows will be styrofoam. You get to make your own regalia, your own armor. And we do have people, such as my friend Jesse, who can make your regalia for you if you want to make your own. And so, just to recap what the medicine wheel is, the reason why we're going to have an expo every solstice, every equinox, all 4 of the seasons, because that's what the medicine wheel is all about. There's 4 directions, 4 stages of life, 4 elements, 4 major times of day, 4 cycles of the human being, right? We have, infant, we have teen, adult, and elder. And so in this magazine, we're going to have something in it for everyone. So we're going to have, it'll be like a family magazine, a community magazine, and I hope to make this the first non-for-profit / for-profit, because we want to make it grow so big and so fast, kind of like Starbucks, right? Hence the cafe, because cafes can grow really fast, as we've seen, Starbucks, and we've seen McDonald's cafe theme. And so, this Medicine Wheel Cultural Center, or Medicine Wheel Cafe, we hope to have one in every major city. And so this will advertise the entrepreneurs, and this will advertise the expo, this will advertise the magazine, which will be different in every major city. as well as emphasize the specific medicine wheels of the cultures in those cities. And so we want this to be the first community building franchise, and that's what makes us different than anything else. And so big wheels keep turning, and here we are in motion.
I love this.
And so eventually around the community centers, these cultural expos, these cultural community centers, we want to have also medicine wheel gardens that basically captivate the medicines that we're going to be seeing on our walks, as well as a tribute to the traditional medicine wheels found all around Canada. So these are just a little recap of some of them. There's over 57 documented medicine wheels in Alberta alone, and these are just some of the many kinds.
That's very fascinating.
Yeah, so it's almost like the Canadian Stonehenge that we're going to pay tribute to. And these are, this will also be a workshop to making our own medicine wheels out of stones, our own energy grids, if you will. And so yeah, this is just a little recap of some of the flowers and plants we're going to use once we grow into a setting that enables us to actually make the medicine wheel garden for our medicine wheel cafe, for our medicine wheel expo, and highlight it in our medicine wheel magazine. And these are just some of the grants that we're going to apply for to make everything happen. And keep your eyes open because we're going to pop up soon.
Perfect.
Yeah. Good luck.
Any questions?
Well, we know where you're located, so
You did an
that's
amazing
always
job.
the question I ask.
You did an amazing job. You should be proud.
Oh, thank you so much.
I really appreciate